Health Sports Park. Welcome to the USL on ESPN+. Tonight, LA Galaxy 2 is home to El Paso Locomotive in a Western Conference clash. Hello again and welcome. Joe Totino alongside Christian Miles. Thank you for joining us this evening. We hope this broadcast finds you well. Galaxy 2 needing points in a bad way coming into tonight's match in the 11th position in the West. 3 points back of the playoff line, though. El Paso holding on to the 6th position at 40 points, but everything is very tight, as you can tell. Only 4 points separate El Paso from Galaxy 2, Christian.
A very good evening, Joe, and of course the race is on. 4 games left in the campaign, and these two teams separated by 5 places and those 4 points in the table. So it's all to play for around the Galaxy. They can get things going. It's been a poor run of form. They've had a coaching change with Marcelo Sarvis coming in for Yohan Dame, who is promoted to the senior team. But if they could take 3 points, they can vault themselves up as high as the 8th position and perhaps moving into that top 7. So plenty at stake tonight.
The guys that will be leading the way first off for the visitors.
Oh, you look at the front line and look no further than Lucho Soliniak, the 31-year-old Argentine, who's tied for 7th in USL Championship in terms of goal scoring with 13 this season. He's a traditional number 9. This guy has 5 braces. He can hurt you. He's a big, strong physical body and has that good movement as well.
And Michael Salazar for Galaxy 2.
Yeah, the Galaxy a little depleted tonight. We'll talk about that. No Preston Judd. So Michael Salazar will play a little bit more central, provide a little bit more of a physical presence. Hardworking, industrious. They'll be looking for him to get the goals here. He's a guy that could drop a little deep, combine. Marcelo Salvers telling me he likes what he sees out of this kid, but he's going to need something special. They need something extra, something the Galaxy haven't had. Hopefully they'll get it tonight with Salazar up top.
Galaxy 2 is home and needs a win against El Paso Locomotive. The first kick is coming up next.
What's stopping you? Now is the time to act.
Esta gente te ama.
They won't just a show for you.
And remember, legends never die.
Hernandez, winning goal. 90th minute. Alvarez trying his luck at the goal. Efrain Alvarez with an absolute stunner to silence the biggest crowd in MLS history.
SKC, those are good games. Ball played inside, Gordo!
Again, this is Robbie Keane from Landon, back to Donovan on his left foot, fires, he scores! It's 4-0 Galaxy.
When it mattered the most.
A pleasant evening at Dignity Health Sports Park as we are moments away from getting this one underway. Let's get you the starting lineups. First off, for the visitors, El Paso Locomotive.
Yes, and we'll see head coach John Hutchinson making a few changes to this 4-3-3 lineup. We'll see Aaron Gomez inserted on the left-hand side just alongside the Argentine Soliniak, and Ricardo Zacarias coming in on the right-hand side, providing that pace, providing that width. Liam Rose inserted into a right-sided role at right fullback. He is preferred tonight to Matt Boehner, but keep your eye, of course, on the number 10, Dylan Maris, who can play a little bit more underneath and provide that creative conduit from the midfield line to that front trio.
And for LA Galaxy 2,
well, some wholesale changes here from Marcelo Sarvis from the team that lost last weekend away to Orange County SC. It starts in goal. Eric Lopez coming in for Sanchez. Jalen Neal coming back from suspension. Remember, the Galaxy a little depleted tonight without Carlos Harvey, without Preston Judd, out on red card suspension. The other changes seeing Tavila and Aguirre providing a quality boost in terms of distribution and a two-way presence in midfield. And Tsubasa Endo, the former Toronto man who's already scored twice in just 2 appearances with Galaxy 2. He'll provide the width on the right. And of course, Dunbar, who's been absolutely sensational this year. 9 goals and 3 assists. Width on the left. And Michael Salazar, the Belize international, trying to fill that big void. And Marcelo Sarva's telling me we need to find that extra gear, that extra bit of quality in front of goal. This is the time when it counts. We're outside of the playoffs, looking in. 4 games to go. It is time to get results. Other side of the coin, got to the same issue here for El Paso Locomotive, Joe. They've had a lot of resting time since that 2-0 loss at home on the 7th of September to Rio Grande Valley. We'll see how they react today.
El Paso Locomotive will have this one to start this match in the grayish blue uniforms with the blue trim. Galaxy 2, of course, in the customary white with the blue numerals. We are underway. The ball will come up the near side and cleared away by Josh Drack back into midfield. And foul here against Salazar. And the physicality is something that Galaxy 2 needs to be careful here. They're already missing 2 stars, 2 regulars, and missing their leading goal scorer in Preston Judd, who's missing a lot of time due to suspensions, whether it's yellow card points, in this particular case, a red card suspension.
It was his second bookable offense in the second half away to Orange County and that 1-0 loss in Carlos Harvey. Now lost right around the same time for a straight red card infringement. The Galaxy had to finish down to 9 men. You know, in discipline, it's kind of been the modus operandi for the Galaxy. They've had their problems, trials and tribulations with it. 84 bookings. It's an El Paso Locomotive team that's experienced. They're robust and physical, difficult to break down. So we'll see. We can see a little bit of that physical element today.
Zacarias out to the near side it'll come. Played on forward into the Galaxy defense. Collected there by Zacarias once again. Good opportunity here on the cross. Drack gets in front of that. First corner of the night will go El Paso's way. So a good set play opportunity just a couple of minutes in now for El Paso.
The Galaxy trying to really tighten the screws defensively. They've been pretty charitable this season. And 53 goals allowed, but certainly it starts at the back, and defending set pieces paramount here, where this is a strong suit of this El Paso Locomotive team.
Borelli will take it, left-footed ball that'll bend in towards goal. The 6-yard box is packed with players. It's played on in near post, flicked towards the back, and a foul called by our referee as Eric Lopez goes to the ground. Free kick here, and Lopez should take advantage of the fact that so many players go into his 6. He should be active and earn those fouls as he just did.
We'll see a high press here from this El Paso Locomotive team that has made it so difficult. That was part of the big reason why they handed LA a 4-0 loss in Texas a few months ago in May. Got the better of them with that type of high tempo, high energy, win the ball back higher up approach.
Here's Ryan. Back to Yuma. And he'll switch it across. Fox able to play this one forward, breaks the lines here. This is promising for El Paso. The shot from distance is wide, and a goal kick here as Gomez unloaded a big left-footed ball from about 25 yards away.
Yeah, it's a good look, and they do break these lines here. There's the foul previously, which led to the turnover from the Galaxy, and it was, once again, that high press from El Paso causing the Galaxy fits here. Can they break that first line? A lot's going to be relied upon of Aguirre, but mostly Adam Saldana sitting in front of that back 4 as that main point of distribution.
Here's Jalen Neal. Doyle this time around. He's got Drack if he wants him. Saldana showing for this. He's able to nutmeg the defender this particular time in Soliniak. It'll come out the right side. Here's Lamb. Salazar. Again to Lamb. Doyle. Aguirre showing for this one. Neal will take up the space. He'll take it to the stripe, able to play it on forward. It gets beyond Endo. It'll come back defensively all the way back to the goalkeeper, Newton.
Yeah, and right, seeing the scene for the first time. Galaxy trying to come out of their shell and pressure along the back, kind of taking a page out of this El Paso playbook. Able to win it back. And this is an El Paso team here, Joe. We're looking at this early on, playing their fullbacks very high, a lot reliant upon that central defensive partnership back there of Yuma and Andrew Fox, and playing a real high line as well, all the way up to the halfway line of the field.
Zacharias with the winner here against the Geary. He'll take it forward to the top of the box. In it goes for Soliniak to the back post. It's saved. The rebound. They score. 1-0 in favor of El Paso Locomotive. I believe it was Maris that got on the end of it to send it home.
And it was a lovely ball through from Zacharias. Good movement off the ball this time from Soliniak. And how about the follow, and how about the experience and the know-how to stay with the run on that far post. It's bungled in as he gets it right past Jalen Neal. But really a good, nice piece of perseverance from Dylan Maris. And just the start here that El Paso wanted.
Work to be done here for Galaxy 2 now. A little bit tentative in their start, and Locomotive has taken advantage of that. They're going to have to get rid of whatever butterflies they have and go to work. Davila able to knock it near side. Dunbar is there. He'll settle, being chased down by one defender. Dunbar trying to get to that byline, closed off the ball, collected there by Liam Rose, able to play this one forward. Zacharias in towards midfield. Foul here on Doyle. Soliniak was the player that eventually created the goal that Maris sent home.
And lovely ball across, and originally played through from Zacharias. They broke those lines. Not the first time we see it, and you look at it on the balance, the goal coming in the 5th minute, and not undeserved. Well worked at high pressure, high energy, and come out with real attacking purpose here. Team on the road.
Here's Newton. Watch there by Endo, forces a long ball into midfield, won by Neal. Second ball taken, though, by El Paso as they try to get it forward. The ball wrong side of Soliniak, and Galaxy 2 comes out. Dunbar, good effort there, but could not find it. Saldana, Davila, and Aguirre are going to be very important in this match for Galaxy 2.
Yeah, players with some MLS experience in Aguirre, who's back with the team for a lengthy absence, and then Adam Saldana trying to play his way back into fitness after that off-season ankle surgery.
Dunbar takes the knock here. It'll be the free kick.
It's a little clumsy. In time for Liam Rose, no doubt about it. Clear foul every day of the week.
That knee went right down into the turf. That's why Dunbar was a little slow to get up.
But, I was talking about the physical element that this El Paso team brings, and you could see it in their energy, their posture, their defensive aggression leading from the front.
Drac trying to shake Zacharias in some trouble here. Aguirre shows for this one, but the Galaxy will just clear this one forward for Salazar. Yuma is there and cleared out of play over the near side touch. This is a throw-in.
Yeah, smart play there from the Spaniard, but a 2v1 situation and a lot of pace, and Dunbar coming up on his left shoulder. Just trying to play it out with safety first.
And I think we're going to see a lot of that here in the early moments from Galaxy 2. Just clear it on out. Get your bearings straight. Keep the game in front of you.
And with him playing so high, that opportunity for that more direct approach is there. And Drac reading that situation, playing it into space, letting others chase.
Saldana in for Davila. Wheel it around towards the right side. Neal is there. Lamb on that right side, deciding to go forward instead for Salazar. Good idea, just a bit too long as it'll skip its way out of play. And a goal kick here for Newton.
Not a bad idea. Just a little overcooked that time from the LA Galaxy 2 right fullback, Owen Lamb. He's been using a variety of roles this season, Joe. We've seen him kind of tuck in as another central midfielder from his right back position when they are in possession. Things a little bit different, a little bit more of a wrinkle Marcelo Sarvis is throwing on this team. We'll see how it sorts itself out.
Here's Zacharias. Good give and go here on the right side. A good build-up. Calvillo taking off the ball. Good job there on the part of Liam Doyle, sliding on over.
He's been absolutely fantastic this year, the LA Galaxy 2 captain, and it showed off his mobility. His drag caught off a little out of position.
Doyle. Neal. Need to pick up the pace just a bit. Endo showing all the way back into the defensive third for Galaxy 2. You'd like to see that pass go forward as opposed to back to Doyle and another restart, and then he goes back into position.
He's breaking that first line is the key.
Yeah.
Lamb playing higher up on that right-hand side with Drac dropping off just a bit. Those will interchange with two players that really were natural wingers, converted fullbacks.
Saldana had a chance to turn forward. He plays it back to Doyle. And again, El Paso drops into their defensive formation. Good ball on the right side. Lamb does well to catch up to this one. He's got Davila trailing on the play. He'll play it on through, and this will skip out of play for another goal kick. Hey, celebrating its 75th anniversary, Select is proud to be the official match ball supplier of the USL Championship. Choose what you play with at www.selectsportamerica.com. Select, league choice, player's choice.
What a ball initially there from Liam Doyle to pick out the run on that right-hand side. Inch perfect, about 70 yards. Are you kidding me?
This will be a throw-in. Salazar. And I think we're going to see a lot of that, Christian, until Galaxy 2 can figure out a way to break that line in front of the back four. And they haven't been able to do that yet. And that has to go through Aguirre, Saldana, and Davila in order to do so.
It's a shame we're not seeing a Preston Judd this night, because a player that can run the channels and break through and play in behind. The more natural tendency of Salazar is to drop back and combine. He's good holding up possession and bringing others into it. But yeah, direct approach is there for the offing.
Davila under some pressure from Maris. Out the right side it goes. Here's Lamb. They'll work back through Doyle once again. Aguirre. Saldana was played out the right. Endo is there. Good run here by Lamb. And he'll get service maybe a little late there. And it's cleared off his foot by Gomez. It'll be a throw-in.
Yeah, great energy here from El Paso, as you would expect a team that's had just about 11 days rest since their last game. But up for the fight. Come out with defensive conviction.
They got the early lead. That's what you want to do on the road, right?
Absolutely. And they've been in real tight shape. Nice unit dropping 5 into the midfield, out of possession, and flooding things, making those passing lanes a little bit more congested.
This is good work from Galaxy 2. Getting this ball back. Drac will continue with possession, and unfortunately runs out of real estate. This will be a throw-in back the other way.
A Drac player can, run those lines all day long. A tireless engine. 21-year-old from Chandler, Arizona. And pretty useful on set balls, or set pieces rather.
So come on back to Yuma. Looking to his goalkeeper, Newton. Salazar pressing there. They'll wheel it around the left side, trying to break out. Galaxy 2 doing a pretty good job at the moment. Endo might have had a chance at that ball. And the turnover here.
It's got a little sloppy here. And credit to the Galaxy trying to win that ball up immediately after losing possession. It's made El Paso a little uncomfortable.
Well, they're getting the confidence, right? A little more courage here from Galaxy 2. They were tentative in that first 5 to 10 minutes. And now they've shaken that, and they're getting into this match. Here's Lamb on that right side. He's got Salazar in the area. Plays it across the Dunbar. Settles. Can he get the shot? Closed off there. Davila this time around. Out the left side it comes. Drac is there. Here's Saldana.
You just want to see Cameron Dunbar just sort out his feet a little bit quicker and get that shot on target, test the keeper. Fortunately, chance just goes by the wayside. That's kind of the next step, I think, in Cameron Dunbar's evolution. His industry is great, puts himself in wonderful positions, has a tremendous work rate, great pace. Just trying to find that extra bit of polish in front of goal is kind of that last piece of the jigsaw puzzle for him.
Sloppy pass from Aguirre back the other way come El Paso. Gomez. Watch there by Neal, and back out it goes. This will be collected towards midfield. Borelli is there. Fox. Good defensive posture here from Galaxy 2 as things slowed down a bit at the quarter hour.
You can't be rattled. It's a strong start, no doubt. El Paso the better, the two teams in the first 5 or 6 minutes, but stick to the game plan, settle in, hold your nerve. It's a real contrasting styles and setups of teams. Experienced team of professionals, older team in El Paso against one of the youngest teams in USL Championship in LA Galaxy 2.
Zacarias will get the throw in here. G2 thought it would go their way. Rose will take this throw in. 1-0 in favor of El Paso Locomotive. As this ball comes back to Drac, he'll just clear it on out. Another throw. They'll switch on to the left. A lot of room here as they'll get on forward quickly. Borelli send it into the area, trying to find Soliniak. Second ball is won by Zacarias, able to keep this in the offensive end. Rose. Soliniak. Good defensive work from Drac, forcing this back. Aguirre there to help out as well, and the turnover.
That's excellent work in midfield. It should be noticed that Josh Drac also tracking back on that long diagonal a moment ago with Soliniak on his back shoulder, but closed down, and good piece of team defending as well with Aguirre closing him, able to win it back. It's vintage Danny Aguirre doing what he does best in that central midfield role, whether it's linking the play in a simple fashion or dropping back, getting stuck in, able to win balls.
Aguirre picked up his first MLS goal last time out for the Galaxy when they were at New England.
What a goal that was.
Yeah.
Picked his spot.
What a pass. Rose this time. Ahead it comes to Zacarias. He'll be able to play it back. Collected by Ryan. Yuma. Galaxy drop into basically a 4-2-4 when they're defending. Fox. So come to Maris. A little more difficult to get through Galaxy at the moment. Good job by Gomez, but Neal is there to clean it up. Throw it.
Yeah, good coverage there from Jalen Neal, and the movement from Gomez, able to get inside the penalty area, slip in between the right fullback Lamb and Jalen Neal. Neal had some disciplinary issues in recent weeks. In fact, it was Neal that was sent off a couple of weeks ago in that 3-1 home loss against Hartford Athletic. Missed out on the last trip to Orange County over the weekend. Back in. He's recently been called up for the U.S. men's under-20 national team that will be heading off to Mexico City for some international competition against the likes of Peru, Mexico.
And Marcus Verkranis were called in. And Verkranis on loan with Phoenix at the moment. Neal, unfortunately, on that red card was caught being the last defender back.
And Revelations Cup kicking off in Mexico City a little bit later in the month.
Davila. You'll find Neal. Salazar showing for this one. It'll come out the near side. Here's Drac now. Dunbar. Again, Saldana squares this one on over. Neal will catch up to it, able to play it ahead to Aguirre. Get away from Gomez. Endo on the right side. This is promising for Galaxy 2. Aguirre continuing the run, squares it on through. And Yuma is there to clear it away. Otherwise, maybe Dunbar is able to get on the end of it at the top of the six. Corner kick.
Yeah, slick, intricate, and very effective. Best move in terms of passing right through the midfield for LA Galaxy 2 tonight. movement of Aguirre combining well in the understanding. Started with that clever little through ball at the halfway line from Jalen Neal, of all people.
This one sprayed into the area. Doyle to try to get to this ball. It'll come back to the top of the area. Galaxy 2 in a good position for this counterattack. Zacharias could not find the handle. That helped out Galaxy 2 as well. Ball does go out of play. It'll be a throw-in.
Better pressure here from LA. Trying to make it awkward for El Paso. It looks somewhat unassured in possession under that pressure from that Galaxy front trio. Defending well from the front.
And Galaxy 2 has settled into the match now. They'll get another throw.
This is equally so. This is an El Paso team that's comfortable absorbing the pressure. They're not quite having, that rock-solid defensive effort that we saw in 2021 when they had the 4th best defensive record in the league, but still a tough unit that's very well organized, tough to break down. Galaxy really yet to trouble the goalkeeper, who hasn't had to make a save yet. Trying to find that extra bit of penetration.
Throw in here. Ryan able to play this forward to Maris. Endo defending on the play. This will come on through. Zacharias has a one-on-one with Drac. Neal getting back to defend as well. On his right foot, heels it on over. Solignac with the chance. He scores. And just as Galaxy 2 is growing into this match, they find themselves down now 2-0 in the 21st minute.
Beautifully executed counterattack here from El Paso Locomotive, and it started with the run of Zacharias, held it up nicely, and that overlap from Solignac picks his spot, goes to the upper corner, beats the goalkeeper, and Lucho grabs goal number 14. El Paso in command, but the Galaxy really a hot mess at the back there, caught out of position as well, couldn't react in time, and Drac caught in a 2v1. Well done from El Paso, utilizing their experience in movement and power and precision.
Here's Doyle now as we continue. Neal. Endo. He'll run it on back again, Doyle. A lot of touches here for Liam Doyle. A lot of responsibility from all the way back at the center back position. A little bit too much. You'd like to see the midfielders want the ball a little bit more to go forward, as opposed to that ball comes into the midfield and then the midfielders find Doyle once again. Going backwards.
Having a problem, you need to pick up the tempo, pick up the pace a little bit, play quicker, get that movement, and as much as you need the pass, you need the run to pass too, and that's the problem right now. And the Galaxy finding it difficult against this compressed midfield, not a lot of playing space, and all credit to El Paso. Basically, in essence, compressed and shrunk this field. Made it difficult for LA to get it and settle into their passing game.
Here comes El Paso once again. Endo gets in front of this one from Solignac, and a foul is called and a free kick here for Galaxy 2. Calvillo called for that foul.
No doubt about it. But just left the leg out and cleaned out Tsubasa Endo. Experienced campaigner from Tokyo, Japan, and very familiar with the LA Galaxy senior head coach Greg Vanny, for whom he played up in Canada.
This is a good return service for Drac. He'll find Salazar. Endo making the run down the middle. He's got Lamb trailing on the far side also. Salazar to keep possession, does well there. Back out it comes. Here's Saldana. And again it goes back.
An opportunity to switch the play to the right. It was quicker, and it was a little bit more direct, and able to break that line. That's really kind of unbalances this El Paso defense.
Owen Lamb dispossessed there. It'll come back defensively. Collected by Borelli, able to go up the left side. Gomez will square it in towards center. Calvillo is there. He'll circle away from the defense, and out the right side it comes. And here comes El Paso once again. Rose able to find Zacharias. Dunbar back defending. Calvillo once again. Ryan. Borelli almost lost possession with that touch line. Good movement here by El Paso.
And look, a real well-organized unit. Assured, confident on the ball.
Able to play this up the wing. Comes back for Gomez. Not a good pass there, but Endo steps in, gets it back for the Galaxy. Davila able to play forward to Aguirre. Nobody there on the left side for him. He's brought down, and a free kick for Galaxy 2.
Yeah, Aguirre, I think you said it right there. No target for him to pass to. Had to hold up possession. His Drac was too far behind him. Acres of space on that left-hand side.
Now Drac here for Dunbar. Drac continuing his run. Gets it on back. Yuma with the slide tackle, and that ball hit off some hands there, but the referee says no, play on. Incidental content, according to him. Aguirre.
For me, it looked to be a clear hand ball.
I agree with you. Neal. Good ball here for Endo. Watch there by Gomez. The attempted cross will turn into a corner kick here for Galaxy 2.
Better movement from Tsubasa Endo. Getting compensating for that lack of a free kick, not given by the referee moments ago, but Endo giving them a target, making that run, attacking the space. Able to get in behind. So up comes Neal and up comes Doyle. They'll be chiefly amongst the targets here for LA Galaxy 2.
Salazar as well. Although the way this is setting up, it looks like a short corner to be taken to Davila. Or maybe now to the Lamb at the corner of the box. Endo plays it on in. This will be knocked away. Lamb's able to run it down, squares it on over. Drac is there. Inside 26 minutes, 2-0 in favor of El Paso. Aguirre has a little time here. Able to knock it on in. Doyle's the header, and it'll find the standards here at Dignity Health Sports Park. Goal kick.
Yeah, I love that sequence of play from Danny Aguirre. And it's kind of Danny Aguirre really in a nutshell right there. Receives it, back to goal, able to quick turn, head up, and play. It's the simplicity that really is the elegance of his game, I believe, and able to pick out Liam Doyle there with an inch-perfect pass. Just couldn't keep his header down in the end and test the keeper.
Ryan. He missed the run from Gomez, but it'll come on back. Again, Ryan able to play this ahead to Maris. Borelli. Gomez closed there by Neal. The pass will come on loose. Doyle back to his goalkeeper, Lopez. A little short on that one. Calvillo knocks it back to Rose. Soliniak. Zacarias now. This looks promising for El Paso as they get forward. They'll restart once again. Fox. Short on his ball. Doyle able to play it ahead. Davila. A little late on that pass, but the Galaxy do get it once again. Here comes Aguirre, 3-on-4 on this break. In for Dunbar with a chance to put Galaxy 2 in this one. He scores. No, the flag is up. Cameron Dunbar is offside. No goal. So close on that one.
Yeah, he set himself up brilliantly, didn't he? And it was a nicely weighted ball from Aguirre. Might have just been about a millisecond too late. The flag was really quick to go up. Remember, no VAR at this level right here. Take a look. Is he off from our vantage point? Ooh, it's tough to tell. Center back might have played him on, but give the benefit of the doubt to the referee's assistant. His flag went up immediately.
I think you were correct. Just that half second late on the pass.
Yeah. Good movement, though, from Dunbar, and that's what he does so well. And that's what Marcelo Sarvis was telling me when I spoke with him yesterday. Dunbar, such an active player, relies so much on his mobility and his ability to get in those good positions. And I like the way he sorted out his feet there, because that's kind of like what Marcelo Sarvis was telling me is that missing element, trying to get it right in front of goal and make those better decisions. It's coming together. And it's shown massive improvements. He's already with 9 goals, 7 from the run of play.
Here's Aguirre now. Saldana, can he keep it alive? And he does. Lamb. Locomotive doing a good job and staying in their defensive posture. Good shape for them defensively, making it difficult for Galaxy 2, and that pass could have been better. Zacharias will come out with it for El Paso. Seliniak. Ryan able to play it out the left side. Borelli, who's been staying at home for much of this first half on that left side.
He's had Gomez to do a lot of the legwork there.
Yep.
The number 7. Can't provide that width, though, the Mexican.
Newton. Marish, he got the first goal on the night for El Paso. Yuma. Here's Calvillo once again. And they'll go all the way back to the goalkeeper. Again, Newton. El Paso very comfortable right now as we pass the 30-minute mark. Borelli, he's got Gomez to his left. Switching on over to the right side. Calvillo will bring it down right side of the area, sends it back on through, and Gomez with both those arms out there. You know, normally that's a foul, but we continue.
Forward, John, forward!
Drac. Aguirre. Still need a little more action from the middle of the park for Galaxy 2.
And this is when it slows down just a bit and it allows El Paso to reset, recapture their shape. See the game in front of them where it's so comfortable.
Again, Aguirre. In for Saldana, a bit short on that pass, picked off. Aguirre working hard to get it on back. Calvillo will knock it back defensively. Yuma to the near side now. Rose. This time Drac, and again it comes on back.
This is where you want to see them just quicken the tempo a little bit. A few times that they've done it, Joe, it's unhinged El Paso.
Endo. It can't be just Aguirre that's willing to turn and play the ball forward, though. Who has it now? In for Dunbar. He's got Drac trailing on the play. Back out it goes for Aguirre, cleared off of his foot. And a corner kick here for Galaxy 2.
Yeah, that overlap a little bit late in arriving and allowing the defense able to just gather around the likes of Cameron Dunbar. Didn't have many options.
Boys ready to get up.
Set play opportunity here for Galaxy 2. They just need to get one to get themselves back in this one. They thought they did moments ago, but Cameron Dunbar about a half a stride offside. This will be a throw-in back the other way.
At times it's settled into that casual mode of possession. The Galaxy resting a little bit as they recapture and win it back. It's made it comfortable by and large here for El Paso.
One of the things we've seen in the past, Christian, is the fact that Owen Lamb cuts on in and almost becomes a creative midfielder for the Galaxy 2. And tonight he's been staying wide, at least through the first 30 minutes.
Yeah, just flashes of him dropping in, but not consistently. A lot of the preferred avenue of choice has been down this left-hand side for the Galaxy, ironically.
This will be a throw-in again for El Paso.
And then try and bring in Lamb into that central role and create those overloads in midfield.
Aguirre. Come on loose. Drac does well to step in, get it back for Galaxy 2. Being chased down at the moment. Dunbar needs to make that run. He was stuck up against the line. And possession back the other way. Hey, two of the top teams in the East meet when Memphis 901 FC travels to Louisville City FC as both sides look to secure the top spot Don't miss a minute as the USL on ESPN Deportes continues Friday, September the 22nd, that is, 8 o'clock Eastern Time. Newton. Galaxy 2 will press a little higher this time around. Newton again, able to play out the far side. Borelli, good job by Davila. He earned the foul, though. And a free kick.
And just clattered into him. Saldana back there solidifying things and allowing Davila just to press forward a little bit, put a little pressure on the ball.
He fell right on top of the ball. Maybe lost his air, lost his breath there.
A little clumsy from Davila, no doubt about the foul.
So come on through. Nice cheeky play there by Mares. Onto the right side it goes. Zacharias, plenty of space as he's able to get on forward. Squares it out into center. Gomez back out wide. Zacharias watched there by Drac. Ryan. Nobody stepping out. Gomez. This will find the touchline and out of play. Going back to that, Christian, is that we were talking about the midfielders need to get forward. If they're not willing to get forward, then they do have to at least engage in the play and get the ball back.
Yeah, and close. There's just too much space. Right. It's inviting the pressure now.
Owen Lamb ahead to Endo. He'll run this one down onto the right side. Back out it goes for Lamb. Davila. Saldana. Dunbar now. He'll come on back to Saldana once again. Now in some trouble. That could have been a handball as well on Soliniak down on the ground, but the referee allows it to continue. Out to the left side it'll go. Here's Gomez. Soliniak up top. Gomez. Zacharias. Calvillo this time around.
You see little things like that moments ago when the Galaxy get caught in possession, give it up. Nice to see the likes of Jalen Neal just step out of that line and slow up Gomez, who was bearing down and running straight down the throat of the Galaxy. Just stifled things a little bit and allowed LA to get their defense set.
Here's Yuma. Dunbar almost gets to that one. Was he clipped? He goes down, motioning that he was, but the referee didn't see it apparently. Zacharias this time around. Dunbar still not getting up. Maris is going to clear this ball out of play, and Dunbar will be attended to by Galaxy 2's training staff here.
Now here it is. It's coming in full throttle. This comes in, leaves it up, and that trailing leg is caught. .50-50, and no shortage of commitment there from Cameron Dunbar. Took the brunt of that collision, so he'll be okay.
And we'll continue from here. Disconnecting. There's a disconnect for Galaxy 2 at the moment as they try to play as a unit. A lot of touching from the back line, especially requiring Liam Doyle to be almost the creator out of the back, and the lack of confidence for the three players in the middle to take on the responsibility of helping to break the lines and creating numbers forward and overloads.
Yeah, it starts with a quicker tempo. It starts with more conviction and more, intent to play with a higher energy and commitment to it. And they haven't turned and played that direct ball through enough times. It's too content to go side to side. It's been ponderous at times. And it's too easy for El Paso when that is the type of possession that they're going to be facing.
Here's Ryan. Able to play on the left side. Borelli is there. Gomez makes the run into the top of the area. Again, Ryan chipping towards Gomez in the box. Neal does well to shield this ball. And Lopez will pick up.
There's a shaky start from Jalen Neal on a couple of questionable balls given away, but no doubt about it, his 1v1 defending in 2 prior instances doing really well, riding that challenge, showing his strength. That's an aspect I believe is of his individual game that's developed as he is developed into his body.
Davila. Here's Saldana. Out the left side for Drac, able to play this forward to Geary. Again, Saldana, back it goes defensively. Neal. Davila. He's got Endo, he's got Lamb. He'll cut it back towards center. Tries to wheel it around the left side. A little hopeful ball there, I thought, when you had options.
And it's all disjointed, isn't it?
Here's Gomez. Calvillo this time around. Borelli is there. Maris back to Borelli. Drac with the clearance. Dunbar will run on to this one. And again, it goes back to Doyle. He'll play it on forward Saldana. Backwards once more time.
Move it.
Davila available. That pass a bit short there.
It wasn't good enough. It's not enough on it. Not enough zip on it, and it allows the defense to just crowd around Davila and win it back. Put him under unnecessary pressure rather.
Here's Rose, back to Yuma. An opportunity here now at 41 minutes for Galaxy 2 to get themselves to the locker room before conceding another. That might be the goal at this point. Rethink a few things.
It's so strange. I mean, as disjointed as they have looked in possession, it's not like they've been played off the park by and large, despite this 2-0 scoreline, which in those moments have arisen. All credit to El Paso Locomotive. They've taken their chances.
Well, too many flat and negative passes from the midfielders.
If I had to really kind of sum it up in one word, indecisive at this point sometimes. It's not which pass to make, when to make that run. Just not on the same page.
Aguirre draws the foul. It's going to be a free kick.
There's a look at it. Drac playing it out. Aguirre just drops in. Takes that shove from behind by Richie Ryan, the Irish number 6.
Good work defensively there by Rose. He'll find Ryan. Fox this time around. Borelli. A lot of space there for Borelli. So the question is, what part of the field are you trying to quarter off?
This is where it could be precarious. Aguirre has gone to press. He leaves a big hole now, and it finds its way wide to Zacarias in space.
Potential turnover here. Aguirre will collect it. He'll turn forward. Gets away from his defenders onto the right side for Salazar. Fox defending on the play. Nice job here for Aguirre. In for Saldana as a shot towards goal is blocked. That's a better build-up there for Galaxy 2.
Much better, Joe. You took the words right out of my mouth, and just more direct. And who's going to be brave and take somebody on? Saw it with Aguirre, saw it with that quick ball in. Nice turn from Saldana. Good recovery defensively from El Paso Locomotive, however. Been impressed with their defensive shape, and they haven't been troubled too much at all.
I agree with you. Borelli again. It's been an incomplete first half, I believe, for Endo. I don't think we've seen enough of him.
He hasn't found the game, has he? You know, in his defense, he really hasn't had the supply line to kind of see his talents flourish. Plenty of topics to address, I'm sure, for Marcelo Sarvis during his halftime team talk.
Maris able to go on the left side. Borelli once again. Early ball to the top of the box, cleared away by Doyle. Again, Maris. Borelli, watch there by Lamb. Good ball here for Gomez, who makes the run forward. Top of the box it goes for Soliniak. Lamb trailing, does well to clear it out. Corner kick.
Like that from Owen Lamb. They attacked the space in behind the LA Galaxy 2 right back, but he got on his bike and saw that passing lane open up as they had eyes for Soliniak, who was just foaming at the mouth there, just inside the penalty area central in the drag back. Nice interception and good recovery pace from the LA Galaxy 2 defender.
El Paso going to take their time here. We're told 2 minutes of stoppage coming.
They just haven't gotten out of second gear, LA, right about now.
That's exactly what I was thinking. I was thinking there's so much thinking going on out there on what to do, what position to be in. Here's the cross into the area. Doyle can't get to this one. The header towards goal from Yuma off the bar and out, and a goal kick.
He did well, Yuma. Veteran Spaniard rose well. Nice delivery from Maris. Plenty of whip on it. Right off the head of the Spaniard. The Galaxy spared the blushes, he'd have to say, behind the crossbar, as it just rooted Eric Lopez to the spot. That really would have been devastating. You find yourself down 3-0 at halftime, especially scoring on the stroke of it.
Here's Saldana once again. Doyle. Again, Saldana. Stoppage time here in front of the break. Galaxy 2 trailing 2-0. Drac able to go forward. It'll go out of play. It'll be a throwing back the other way. It's been that kind of first half for this Galaxy team. They've had some moments, but as you said earlier, Newton has not been tested at all.
Nothing to do back there at the El Paso goal. I'm sure that'll suit head coach John Hutchinson just fine. Thank you very much. The 42-year-old Australian trying to see his side bounce back. Had a good run of form going until their last match of the 3-game unbeaten run before that 2-0 loss 11 days ago in Texas to RGVFC.
So Rose with this throw-in.
And their hold on the playoffs, Joe, a little tenuous. So they've got every bit the motivation here. You got to tip your hat to them. They've been a better organized team. They've closed in midfield, made it difficult for the Galaxy to try and pass through them, which, too infrequently they've not been able to do. Been crowded in the center. It's tough every time Saldana looks to turn. He's converged upon by two Locomotive defenders.
Here's Endo able to play this one on forward. Salazar will earn the foul here, right in front of the break now.
Calvillo's pleading his case. Looked to be a little bit soft from the initial look at it, but it's opened up, and this could be just the ticket.
A little hip check there. So Davila and Endo will stand over this one. Maybe a chance to steal one in front of the break and feel good about things going into the locker room. Davila plays it to the right side, trying to find Salazar off a defender and out. Our referee won't give the corner. He'll point to midfield, and that is the end of 45 minutes here at Dignity Health Sports Park. If you're El Paso Locomotive, you're very pleased with your game. You're very comfortable. You're very fluid. You took both chances you had and maybe had a third opportunity off the corner kick with Yuma hitting the crossbar. For Galaxy 2, there's a lot of questions.
Yeah, a lot to talk about here for head coach Marcelo Sarvis, namely just trying to get everybody on the same page. It's Team Joe, it just looks out of sync. Not making the right runs, don't have the same ideas. He didn't even test the keeper. No shots on target here in the first half. Plenty to work on as we look forward to half number 2.
A club that's a bit unsure of itself in the middle of the park, in the building of the attack. Daniel Aguirre has been that engine for Galaxy 2 and taken on the responsibility. he needs a little help from his teammates to take on that same responsibility.
Yeah, we'll see what kind of adjustments they make. And don't be surprised to see some halftime substitutions. The Galaxy just need to kick it into that extra bit of gear, a little more energy to increase the tempo.
El Paso Locomotive 2, LA Galaxy 2, 0. Halftime is coming up next.
What's stopping you? Now is the time to act.
Esta gente te ama.
They walk just to show for you.
And remember, legends never die.
Winning goal! 90th minute! Alvarez trying and looking the goal! Efrain Alvarez with an absolute stunner to silence the biggest crowd in MLS history!
SKC. Those are good games. Ball played inside. Gordo!
This is Robbie Keane from Landon, back to Donovan on his left foot, fires, he scores! It's 4-0 Galaxy.
We all have goals. But let's be honest, most of us aren't going to be professional athletes. But if your goal is to finish your degree, we can help. Come to a university that puts your goals first. Bellevue University, your partner in finishing goals.
Louisville City grabs the lead. And there's a goal. Right on cue. Wilson Harris sends this place into a frenzy. Knocks it into the back of the net, and 901 FC's got the lead.
The goal! What a thing of beauty! You could not have drawn that up any better.
Work to be done for LA Galaxy 2 at the half. It is 2-0 in favor of El Paso. As we take a look at the standings here, why this match is so important. Galaxy 2 in 11th position. They need to get up to 7 at this point, and it's a tough road here with 3 games left.
It is a tough old road here, Joe, and 7 is the magic number. The top 7 getting into the 2022 USL Championship playoffs, and here's what it means: 4 points in 5 places, but all that much more to play for here for El Paso Locomotive, as LA Galaxy 2 do have the luxury of that game in hand, but this is a team that's won 1 win in 9 games, and after that first half performance, they're kind of playing like it right now. So El Paso had to be pretty pleased as they look to consolidate their position in that top 6.
They'll be looking for a little more energy in the second half, Galaxy 2. Some of the storylines going on in the LA Galaxy. I should say scores, excuse me. Take a look at those scores there, Christian.
And some of the big ones that pop out: San Diego Loyal 3-0 victors over Phoenix Rising, who had to finish down to 10 men. All 3 goals for Landon Donovan's side coming in the second half. Kind of the converse in the Sacramento game last night. 4 goals before halftime in Orange County, going down to 10 men in that first half, and to play most of the game down a man. So good results for Sacramento Republic as they bounce back after that U.S. Open Cup final defeat to Orlando City.
Now to those storylines that I was so eager
Here they
to
come.
get to. Here we go. Playoff push here for Galaxy in Major League Soccer. They sit, actually Galaxy 2, I should say, sitting in 11th place in the Western Conference standings. 3 points behind 7th place Rio Grande Valley FC coming into this match. Dunbar with that breakout campaign. We thought he had a goal. He was just offside in the match in the first half. Here has tallied a career-high 9 goals and 3 assists in 28 games this season. And unfortunately, we talked about it at the top.
Yeah.
No Preston Judd, no Carlos Harvey serving red card suspensions.
I think the omission of Preston Judd really looms large tonight. I think he's the kind of player, anytime you get a player that's scoring double-digit goals like that, of course you're going to miss him. But the type of player that Preston Judd is, able to run those channels, able to get in behind, would really suit LA well now. Michael Salazar has done really well to combine, but just that extra bit of polish and ability to run those channels the Galaxy could really use.
It is 2-0 in favor of El Paso Locomotive over Galaxy 2 at the break as halftime continues right after these words.
What's stopping you? Now is the time to act.
Esta gente te ama.
They walk just a show for you.
And remember, legends never die.
Hernandez, winning goal. 19th minute. Alvarez trying and looking the goal. Efrain Alvarez with an absolute stunner to silence the biggest crowd in MLS history.
SKC. Those are good games. Ball played inside. Gordo!
This is Robbie Keane from Landon. Back to Donovan on his left foot. Fires. He scores! It's 4-0 Galaxy.
When it mattered the most.
Halftime here continues 2-0 in favor of El Paso, and let's take a look at those first half highlights, Christian, where El Paso has to be very pleased with their first 45 minutes of work.
Especially John Hutchinson had his boys ready to play, rested and raring to go. Didn't take him long to get into the goal-scoring move. Direct ball played up for Gomez, head up, and just buries one right past the keeper. Flashes wide, kind of signs of things to come. And then Zacharias, who is really involved, setting this one up for Soliniak far post. And then it was Mayer making that third man running, late arriving into the penalty area, and Maris taps it home for his 10th goal of 2022. El Paso Locomotive looking comfortable, absorbing some of the possession. The Galaxy not offering much going forward. And then it was, how about this hold-up play from Zacharias and the run from Soliniak and an ability to put it across the face of goal and finish off. Goal number 14 for the talented Argentine, as El Paso Locomotive looking comfortable in the driver's seat.
And Drac with that stab right there at the ball and could not get in front. As we take a look at the next opportunity here that came, and that was turned out to be the goal, the third look at that goal for Soliniak. And then another header here right in front of halftime as Yuma hit the top of the crossbar, and Galaxy 2 settling for an 0-2 deficit at the break as they walk into the locker room. It's not terrible at this moment. They have a chance to build into this game. I think there are goals available to Galaxy 2.
it's lethargic right now, and it lacks a little belief, a little disjointed, and it certainly, prompts a good stern talking to from Marcelo Sarvis. It's up to him to inspire his troops to match that energy, to match that industry that we've seen from El Paso in the first half. We'll see what transpires here in half number 2.
Well, two players readying themselves. Cabral and Picasso could be coming on to start the second half, which is coming up next.
What's stopping you? Now is the time to act.
Esta gente te ama.
They walk just to show for you.
And remember, legends never die.
Hernandez, winning goal. 90th minute. Alvarez trying and looking the goal. Efrain Alvarez with an absolute stunner to silence the biggest crowd in MLS history.
SKC. Those are good games. Ball played inside. Gordo!
This is Robbie Keane from Landon. Back to Donovan on his left foot. Fires. He scores! It's 4-0 Galaxy.
When it mattered the most.
Moments away from the start of the second half here. Galaxy 2 has some work to do, trailing 2-0. Taking a look at the upcoming schedule here. At Tampa Bay, home versus Colorado Springs, and home versus Orange County SC for El Paso.
Yeah, no easy games at this time of year, but a nice 10-day break as we enter that kind of international break period due to the FIFA fixture calendar. The Galaxy with a little bit more left to play for as well. They'll have 3 games in front of them after tonight, take a little bit of a break, and then Sunday, October 2nd, taking on Sacramento Republic. Always a tough nut to crack. 5 p.m. kickoff time in Carson, and then home to Atlanta United 2 in Las Vegas Lights. And tonight, ironically, the Galaxy having the luxury of starting that 4-game homestand, finishing the entire season here at home.
Have a chance to take care of business. The substitutions are coming now for Galaxy 2 to start the second half, and going to have the opportunity here to stretch the game with Cabral coming on in, and the work from Picasso could also help Galaxy 2 get numbers forward and overloads into the attack. We'll see who the players that are leaving the match at this point will be.
Well, they need to liven things up in midfield, and that's where it's kind of fallen flat. And these kind of players, Remy Cabral, a little more direct, can run right at defenders and provide that target, attack the space, and Axel Picasso really comfortable on that right-hand side. He's a magician with the ball. Trickery, good with both feet. So we'll see the changes coming in, and it's going to be Axel Picasso stepping on. Saldana stays on.
It looks like Endo is the player that's leaving, one of the players that is leaving the match.
And that indeed the case. A little more of a like-for-like situation.
And Davila might be the other player that has left the match as well, as Cabral comes on.
So this will be interesting, Joe. You think it's not much of a tactical shift in terms of that 4-3-3 setup. We'll see Picasso probably take up a role wide on that right-hand side where we saw Endo kind of ply his trade ineffectively, and then Cabral will come in and provide a little bit more of a running presence, able to attack the space than we saw from Davila, who likes to drop off and play that distributor.
Little surprise there that Davila left the match. One of the better passers for Galaxy 2.
We'll see if the tempo increases. We'll see if they pick up the pace.
Second half underway as it comes back to Liam Doyle. 2-0 in favor of El Paso Locomotive. Lamb Tries to find Picasso, a bit short on that ball. Cleared out by Borelli. Throw it. Salazar. One of the things about Salazar, he comes on as a substitute and really has an impact for Galaxy 2 in terms of what he can do. As a starter, he struggles a bit.
And he's being played out of position as well. You've seen him kind of on the periphery in wide rolls, or
yes,
on the outside of a 4-3-3. He's been asked to play that center forward and likes to drop in and combine. It keeps a lot of the game in front of these El Paso defenders and comfortable for them.
Gomez able to get through. Picasso this time around. Plays at top of the area. Here's the shot by Calvillo. And out of play. It'll be a corner kick. Good build up there from El Paso.
Yeah, able to attack it with. And what we're seeing from El Paso is exactly the converse from what we've seen out of LA Galaxy 2 in the first half. It's decisive, it's quick, with purpose. Puts his laces through it, good block in. Comes out for the corner. Once again, El Paso Locomotive asking the questions and kind of picking up right where they left off.
Maris will take the corner kick. Should bend in towards goal here. He's got Ryan showing short. Here's the cross towards the near post and boxed away by Lopez, who was basically put in a box with everybody inside his 6 yards.
Oh, he just makes me that little extra bit nervous, and you see those punches like that.
Well, I think in this particular case, Maris was pretty smart. He attempted an Olympico, right?
Yeah.
And the goalkeeper had no choice at that point. Here's Aguirre. Good idea, but ran out of room there. He did have Picasso open on the right side.
But I like that point of distribution initially from Adam Saldana, which I thought he was a little too negative in the first half. Quick head up, turn, play it direct, keep it simple. Simple two-touch, and able to get in behind. Look, the final ball was a little off, but certainly more direct and going straight at this El Paso back four.
Here's Yuma. I agree with you. It was too flat and negative in that middle third for Galaxy 2. Everybody's going back to Uncle Doyle, passing the ball back to Liam Doyle to start things up again. That ball's off the center back. Let's go. Move it forward.
If you're asking Liam Doyle to be your number 10 from the center of defense, you've got some big problems. Just exaggerating.
Solignac kept it in play. Watched there by Lamb. This is promising, though, as it comes to Rose into the area to go. Again, Rose. Good opportunity to go. Great save by Lopez as he slaps it over the bar. Corner kick. Good job by Eric Lopez.
Yeah, as brilliant as this save is from Lopez, I would be irate if I was him with my defense. They had time to set up, take 2, 3, 4 touches, and still no one within 2 yards of Rose, who had ample time to put one on target. Good goalkeeping there from Lopez. They've got to get their defense more organized. No one coming out much too deep, allowing El Paso to play around them on the edge of the penalty area.
Again, Maris. This time around, they set up around this penalty spot. Not the traffic jam that's in the 6-yard box. Normally this ball towards that back post, and Lopez reads it well. He's thinking about Dunbar, but covered well there by Ryan. He'll roll out the near side, and here's Jalen Neal.
We've seen Lopez, we've seen Richard Sanchez. Both have good moments in goal this year. And not that it's a rotational policy by then coach Yohan Dame or present coach Marcelo Sarvis, but just feeling, you know, certain goalkeeper might be right for that certain opponent. Depth, that number 1 position.
And both goalkeepers need work. Just keep them going. Good ball here by Lamb. Looking for Salazar. The snap header from about 17 yards will go wide and out of play.
Some ball there from Lamb, wasn't it? Right on a dime for Michael Salazar. Couldn't steer his header on target. Nice delivery. Get it out wide. Take it up. Pick up your head. Just curl and bend one in. Salazar just coming up over the back of Yuma, but couldn't test the keeper. And back to your point about the keepers as well for Los Angeles Galaxy 2. I asked Marcelo Sarvis about that. He told me, you know, They're both solid, well-rounded, complete goalkeepers, both Sanchez as well as Lopez.
This is good. Picasso will run this one down. Aguirre's there. Picasso still on possession. Out it goes to Lamb now. Good overlap. Cross down low. Aguirre redirect towards goal. Defensively, Borelli was there and he got in front of it. And he's able to clear it out of play and may have taken this ball off the midsection.
Yeah, good play there from Axel Picasso. Good movement to recognize the space from Lamb, who comes back over and does everything right. Really coming up a little worse for wear. Better though from Los Angeles. More conviction in their ideas.
Not on the line.
51st minute.
Switch on. Stay with your man. Away here, boys, away.
Drac take this corner kick. He'll find Lamb. Players down in the area. Here's the cross in. Remy can't get on the end of it, and it's cleared away. Galaxy 2 trying to slow things down in the transition. Drac will earn the foul here against Maris, but it's a smart foul on the part of Josh Drac. Slows down the transition and a free kick.
What did they call this back in the day? The professional
That's
foul?
What I like to call it, but nowadays it's the tactical foul.
The tactical foul, whatever you want to call it. Smart move. Extinguishing any threat of the counterattack and kind of back to the point with the keepers. Marcelo Sarver's telling me, you know, there's not a lot of difference between these two. I like having that depth.
Fox. Knock it on back. Newton. Plays into the Galaxy defense. Neal is there. Does well to play this one forward. Lamb quickly into midfield. This is better. Cabral to the left side for Dunbar. Drac getting forward. Cabral making the run down the middle of the park. Good ball ahead for Salazar. And unfortunately for Michael, could not find it. That was a perfect ball to lead him in on goal.
And first touch just let him down. Took his eye off the ball and was thinking about the turn before the ball came to his foot.
Fox once again. Nice job by Picasso, wins this one back. Saldana was available. Aguirre will send the cross on through, and that's easy, too easy for the goalkeeper Newton that time around.
Yeah, but it's better here in the last 3 or 4 minutes, I think, overall from what we saw the first half from Los Angeles. I want to see someone attack that near post, attack that ball put in.
Gomez in for Seliniak. Nice job by Lopez reading that one. Doyle, he'll find Aguirre. His attempted ball to the left side is deflected. Salazar almost pickpocketed the defender there.
We go back to the substitutions too, Joe. You see Remy Cabral coming in for David Lloyd. And expect to see Cabral play almost a number 10 underneath.
He has it now. Plays in for Aguirre. Good idea, but not enough to get that ball towards Aguirre. And it gave Newton the chance to come off his line.
And trying to become that focal point of distribution in the attack, the quote-unquote playmaker.
Didn't have to, though, on that particular ball.
Yeah.
As he had the turnover, just keep going. Keep going as the defenders are being drawn towards you. There was space. Take it into the area, and then you have a drop-off to Aguirre.
And what's interesting, too, is that is the strong suit of the Cabral brothers. Both
right.
He and his twin brother, Kevin, running with the ball, running at defenders, able to really unbalance their markers.
Jalen Neal here for Galaxy 2. Doyle. A little better shape here from Galaxy 2 to start this second half. But also El Paso coming out with a 2-0 cushion saying, hey, listen, don't let them get behind us. And that's exactly what their stance is.
Yeah, they're dropping 10 in. And leaving Soliniak up there.
Aguirre. Finds Picasso. Doyle. Again, Drac on the left side here. He's got Dunbar alongside. Nowhere to go at the moment. want to see Saldana be available on that ball that goes wide. It'll come to Aguirre this time. Good ball on the left for Drac. He's got Cabral if he wants him towards the spot. It goes. Calvillo's clearance not good enough. Another opportunity for Borelli. Mares gets the second header on it. But it'll come back to midfield. Here's Gomez. Into space. Lopez well out of his area. Rose will just see this one out for the throw-in. Hey, don't miss a minute of the action in 2022. Whether your club is on the road or at home, catch nearly every second of USL Championship action on ESPN Plus, the home to the USL, MLS, La Liga, Bundesliga, UFC, and more. Sign up today at plus.espn.com. Aguirre. Good idea by Salazar. Lamb able to run to this one. Was he brought down? He was. Penalty kick here for Galaxy 2. And it should be a yellow card to the goalkeeper, I believe.
Excellent run. Get on your bike, son. Owen Lamb just turning on the Jets. The first piece of action we've seen Newton thrust into.
Not sure about that one.
Questionable.
The keeper got his hand on that ball and punched it away. Cameron Dunbar lining it up. Our referee makes the call. The call is going to stand. Look at it one more time here.
I'll slow it down for you, and out comes the keeper off his line, loses the battle for pace. Lamb bearing down, goes to ground right here. Does he get it? A little close, and yet.
He got the foot also, so I understand where the referee's going on that.
Letter of the law, it's a penalty. He does clean out and get the defender, or the attacker rather. Tough call to absorb when you come out and get it like that. But nevertheless, here's a man who's already struck twice to the penalty spot this season, Cameron Dunbar.
Looking for goal number 10 on the season here. He thought he had it in the run of play in the first half, but was just offside. This will pull Galaxy 2 right into this match if he can convert. Evan Newton on his goal line has not been tested until this moment. Dunbar onto his right foot, fires away, scores! And Galaxy 2 are right back into this match, trailing 2-1 now as Cameron Dunbar picks up his 10th goal on the season.
Solid penalty from a player emerging as a star in USL Championship. Cameron Dunbar opens up his hips. I thought he was going to the keeper's right, sends the keeper to his right, and just calmly deposits it to the opposite side. Well done. A superb penalty kick from the LA Galaxy winger.
Long ball comes back into the Galaxy defense. It'll be collected by Eric Lopez here.
Dunbar, by the way, perfect 3 for 3 from the spot.
Don't jinx him. Don't jinx him.
Oh, he's already taken it. He's okay.
Doyle. Jalen Neal this time around. Ahead it goes to Aguirre. Saldana stabs at it. He'll get another chance at this one. Able to go forward. This is a good ball for Aguirre. There's some room on that left side as he wheels it around to Josh Drac. Dunbar ahead. Remy Cabral is there as well. Again, Aguirre turns away from his defender this time around. Right side it goes to Lamb. This is promising for Galaxy 2. Much better start here in the second half. The header to goal from Salazar, and it's just wide.
It's just not Michael Salazar's day. He's under some pressure. It was going to be tough. Had to shape his body to meet this cross. Wonderful movement off the ball from Lamb on the overlap. And Salazar, he's had a couple of bites of the cherry tonight, but is yet to work Evan Newton.
Tough header, though, opportunity as he's actually moving away from the goal towards the ball to redirect on net from about 13 yards. Here comes El Paso now, building forward. Mares, he's got Gomez ahead of him. Soliniak top of the area. It'll come on over to Gomez. Borelli gets open along the left side. He is onside. The one-time cross, the header to goal. They score! Calvillo with a quick answer to the Galaxy's first on the night. It is 3-1 now for El Paso Locomotive.
Yeah, the lead was cut to 1 for just a space of 2 minutes. What a response from El Paso Locomotive, chugging along. And how about this pullback from Eder Borelli, and no one picking up the goal scorer who powers it home. Calvillo well taken and leaving no chance for Eric Lopez. Talk about a sucker punch. Just when they played their way back into this game, had a better showing in the second half with that double substitution, and now right back where they started.
Well, keep working. That's all you can do. Hats off, though, to El Paso for the response.
Such great movement, too, and understanding.
This will come ahead for Salazar. He was offside on the pass from Doyle. In the meantime, Yuma goes down to one knee. Apparently, he took a shot to the back from Salazar.
A lot of defenders have taken some shots from Salazar.
Sure.
He's a handful. He's a big kid. Able to mix it up. Likes that element of the game. Feels the contact.
Calvillo. Rose, Ryan. And this is what El Paso is doing really well. They're playing on the triangle. They're moving the ball forwards and backwards, but predominantly forwards. Good pick off here, though, by Saldana. Head to Salazar. Here's Aguirre. His shot deflected a little bit late on that one. It's going to be a corner kick as Fox got in front right at the last moment.
Yeah, a little too casual for El Paso. Now Galaxy able to nip it and win it. Nice weight on the ball there from Salazar. Good recovery defensively by Andrew Fox, the Englishman. That was heading towards goal.
Aguirre with the corner kick here. It'll bend away from goal. He plays it top of the 6. Second ball comes out to Maris. Yuma to the near side. Fox able to play it forward in towards the stripe. On the near side is Calvillo. Good build up once again. Watch out here. Zacarias. This will be a foul. This will be a yellow card and the two-footed tackle as Jalen Neal is brought down.
I tell you what, I think Zacarias is lucky here as he comes in with both studs up. Watch. Leaves his feet, comes in, just like that.
Yep.
That's red for me every day of the week. No doubt about it. Two-footed challenge there from Ricardo Zacarias. He's a very, very lucky boy to be on the pitch.
Neal back on his feet and okay. And he'll continue here.
Good to see. And Neal kind of adopting more of a physical type of posture. He was a little slight last year. I like to see him growing into his body. No doubt about his quality on the ball. Has a bright future.
He's got a good calmness about him.
Yeah.
Almost reminds me of a little bit of a Robin Fraser in terms of his demeanor.
It's a good shout. Yeah, he's got that Jerome Boateng-ness to him for me. And, you know, he's able to play out. Nothing seems to rattle him, and I think that's what sets him apart. It's almost languid, especially for a player just the likes of 19 years of age.
He keeps on being called into the youth national teams and performing well at the highest level for the United States at his age group. Just keep doing that and stay healthy. Nice job here by Cabral playing through for Dunbar, and Newton read it well.
But there's the dynamic running and presence that Remy Cabral can bring that you perhaps don't get with Taylor Davila, who likes to sit back a little bit more and distribute. It's what LA have been missing.
Fox. So find Maris. This is promising for Calvillo. Onto the right side, Zacarias is there. Working on Drac at the moment. He'll get some help, it'll come back top of the box. Gomez thinking about the shot, it's blocked. Nice job by Picasso that time. Borelli, who had assist on the last goal. Took his eye off that ball. Lamb does well to let it go out. Throw in here for Galaxy 2. 66 minutes is what we've entered into at this moment. 3-1 in favor of El Paso. You feel the way this game is going, there are more goals out there. Drac. Dunbar. Got the goal from the spot for Galaxy 2. Saldana. Drac once again. Turns away from Zacarias. Back it comes. Again, Saldana. Defensively to Neal. Good work here ahead to Saldana. This needs to go over to Remy Cabral, who has it. Wheels it around the right side. This is promising. Lamb ahead to Picasso. He'll turn away from the end line, and back it goes to Lamb, who gets that cross away. And it's cleared away nicely by Ryan. Zacarias plays forward for Soliniak. And again, talk about Jalen Neal being confident and smooth on the play. Took the passing lane, deposited it back to his goalkeeper.
Yeah, and more importantly, read the angle and wasn't beaten. So much about that position is cerebral, when to step. It's all about decision making, and more times than not, Jalen Neal's going to make the right move.
Ryan. This will come on forward, collected here by Gomez. Working on Neal this time around. Doyle there to help out as well. It'll come out to Calvillo. He'll turn it on back. Good ball movement here on the part of El Paso. Numbers forward. Borelli plays into the area, knocked away by Lamb. It'll come out to Cabral. Galaxy 2 need to get there in a hurry quickly here. Dunbar has Aguirre. He sees him maybe a bit late. Aguirre puts on the brakes, waits for a little help, tries to go to the right side. Maris does well to slow him down. In for Dunbar one more time, and this time Newton off his line. Yuma looking at the near side AR, he was on.
You know, it was a little bit late, played out by Dunbar there. I thought just a touch too many. In the end, that ball a little too heavy for Dunbar from Aguirre, but what we're seeing here is better commitment, clear ideas from Los Angeles. We weren't seeing that in the first 45 minutes.
Gomez. All the way back it'll go. Fox will clear it out of play. This will be a throw-in for Galaxy 2. There is time in the 68th minute, but Galaxy 2 needs to be a little more clinical now in and around that 18-yard box.
It's been better in the middle third, and some good build-up moments.
Jalen Neal. A little more movement off the ball here. Only one player moving at the moment was Cabral, and he was covered. Neal. Out to Doyle. He'll go to Drac. Closed off the ball there. This will be a foul.
All goes a little bit stagnant as it comes to an ebb.
It did go stagnant just on the buildup. The two center backs were stuck on the ball. Everybody up forward in their positions, as you would put them down on the whiteboard, but nobody moving off those positions.
Yeah, let's get the salt and pepper shakers
right,
out, right?
Exactly.
But yeah, credit to the shape here of El Paso. It made it, tough for LA to pick a pass and break through.
Zacarias is done. Heinsnick is coming on, I believe.
We'll see Nick Hines come on. He can play a wide role on that left-hand side.
Aguirre.
Almost a like for like with that substitution.
He took off the yellow card in Zacarias. Doyle switching out the right side for Lamb. Good first touch. Picasso runs onto this one. Squares it back in. Remy with the right-footed ball. Score! And Galaxy 2 pull themselves back a second time to within 1 goal. Remy Cabral. It is 3-2 now in favor of El Paso Locomotive.
That is some scoring savoir-faire from the Frenchman, who really twisted and tied up his defenders. Picasso with a lovely ball just fakes out Richie Ryan entirely, turns the corner, and whips it right past Evan Newton. Super stuff from Remy Cabral.
And we continue now. It'll come on over. Borelli. Ryan out the right side. Gomez is there. Now switched over to that right side as Nick Hines takes the left wing position. Fox. Picasso almost. Say again?
We'll see Gomez head over to that right-hand side, just swapping the flanks there with Hines as Zacharias goes off.
Rose will run it down.
How about the substitutions, though, for Marcelo Sarvis? Having positive influences, not just on the goal, but in the run of play.
Through ball here for Hines. He's on. Plays it back across. Neal is there to clear it out. Otherwise, good chance on goal there for Soliniak, but here comes Galaxy 2. Picasso, a little late in his decision-making process, but he'll get the free kick and a yellow card to Gomez here.
The ball was there to be played, trying to bend one around the defender as he had Salazar making the run of the channel.
I think he was caught between two minds.
Here he is. This is after the fact.
Caught between two minds into whether he was going to take that ball forward or get the ball away towards the top of the box. We saw the back end on the decision to try to go forward, and he ran right into Gomez, who picked up a yellow. Aguirre is here with the free kick. Galaxy 2 trailing by a 3-2 margin. 73rd minute in what has been a very nice second half for them. Aguirre plays this one on in. Salazar can't find it. He was just in on it. Soliniak will break out. Cabral will stay with him and close him down. Good work there by Remy Cabral.
Yeah, he's been a big positive. Movement off the ball is kind of befuddled El Paso at times, able to close. Of course, wonder goal there from Remy Cabral, who grabbed his 5th a moment ago. LA with new life. And it's one thing we can say about this team. They're young, they're inexperienced, they make mistakes, but I tell you what, whether it's Yohan Demey or whether it's Marcelo Sarvis, this team has had character. They've been in the hole so many times and have fought their way back. We're seeing it again here as the flag goes up.
Oh, we're seeing the second foul throw of the game. Both of them on El Paso, and I believe on the same player in Rose.
I don't think I've ever seen that on the same player. Lucky to get a foul throw once every 6 months.
If that. Aguirre. Jalen Neal. Again, Aguirre. Cabral was itching to make the run. Now he does and has it here on the right side. Thinking about the cross, gets it down low, top of the area. That's a good ball. Dunbar off to Picasso now. Trying to run to the side of the 6. Plays it across. Salazar missed the open goal. Unbelievable. That was the equalizer.
Oh my goodness. Michael Salazar, when it's not going for you, it is just not going. He can't buy a scoring touch right now. Put himself in great positions. Wonderful work from Picasso, a burst of pace, and he's right there all alone. The run from Dunbar, I think, did just enough to throw him off.
Dunbar got a touch on that.
Yeah, and I think it did just enough. So in defense of Salazar, it did just enough to hinder him. But my goodness, you've got 2 players inside the 6-yard box. And more times than not, how can you not hit the target?
Should be a foul and a free kick, and it is. Remy Cabral has done really well to come on in the second half here. Really has brought the energy that Galaxy 2 needs in the middle of the park.
And he's brought physical
Yep.
play as well, his movement. He's just unsettled everybody. Big, tall, strong kid.
He took the position on Nick Hines, you know, threw his body in there, said, okay, you're going to have to make contact with me. That was a smart move and a smart foul. He earned that foul.
Both he and Kevin winning their trade at the famed Paris Saint-Germain youth system.
Drax sends this one towards the backside of the 6. Second ball, top of the area. Hines is there, but not clear. Doyle sends it on through. Jalen Neal can't get to it. And Newton will smother it. I think the Salazar offside was called, but we're going to continue here. That was waved off by our referee.
Interesting, yeah, the referee's assistant had the flag up. Salazar looked to be in the position, but was he passively offside? Regardless, doesn't matter.
Well, Neal was not.
Yeah, there's Salazar standing behind. It might have been the man that the referee's assistant was looking toward, but in that instance, it becomes referee's discretion.
Here's Hines. Borelli, return service for Hines. Good run here. The cross cleared away by Neal. Towards the near side it comes. Lamb will play it on forward. Remy Cabral again, trying to turn away from his defender in Maris, and he does. He finds Aguirre. Drac making a nice run on the left side. Here comes Galaxy 2 one more time. Aguirre. Cabral wide open in the middle of the park, and Gomez got in front of that pass. Actually, our referee got in front of that pass on a drop ball.
Clogging the passing lanes. The drop ball played back. And what a difference a half can make, those substitutes. We'll see 2 more getting set to come on here. Really made a huge impact. And for El Paso, they haven't made the adjustment.
Picasso ran himself right into the defender in Borelli that time around. Quickly, Calvillo out the right side. Here comes Gomez working on Doyle. Drac getting back to help out. Gomez with a right-footed ball right on the goalkeeper, Lopez.
Really like Gomez, an industrious player, good vision, movement. Credit the 1v1 defending there from Doyle, who knew he was going to be beaten for pace and refused to let him get the angle. Made it a little bit more difficult for the El Paso attacker.
So Campbell and Gonzalez will be coming on in a moment for Marcelo Sarvas' side. And looks like the substitution here, Egeluz will be coming on for El Paso. Should be throwing. And now we'll have that stoppage and those moves.
Another double change for LA. Drac will come off. So we'll see Campbell come on.
I believe Owen Lamb is also leaving the match.
Yeah. Be interesting. You know, Campbell, a center midfielder by trade.
So you're going with 3 in the back here?
Yeah, we'll see. It looks as though that's the case. Yeah. I thought Lamb did really well in the second half. That movement earned the penalty, of course. Able to whip around, make those overlaps, and tireless running. Good shift from the LA Galaxy 2 right back.
We'll see what substitution is coming off for El Paso. Flip those lights.
So Campbell slots right into the center of that defense. We'll see Gonzalez take up a role on the right-hand side, a little more advanced.
Well, that's 5 minutes of stoppage time just for the 4th official, for crying out loud. Calvillo right now has the lead goal. He leaves the match.
Good header from him, Calvillo, former San Jose Earthquake.
'80th minute here. 3-2 in favor of El Paso. Here's Campbell.
So Drac off and the fullbacks, the starting fullbacks, going off in a rejig with 3 at the back. And we'll see Doyle drift over to that left-hand side a little bit more.
Jalen Neal's going to have to be organizing that back three. He finds Campbell here. Saldana. Be cleared out the far side. Picasso flips on over to the left with Gonzalez onto the right. Again, Doyle wheels it around the midfield stripe. He'll find Campbell, who will take up the space. Aguirre. They have to refine their fluidity, Galaxy 2. Aguirre was fouled by Soliniak. Free kick. 81st minute here. There's plenty of time, and we should have plenty of stoppage. Aguirre. Gonzalez will get this cross away towards the spot and clear it out as we take a look at the foul. It's going to be a throw in here for Galaxy 2.
And no doubt about it.
Quickly, Aguirre over to Cabral, back out. Saldana, again Gonzalez. Galaxy 2 need to be concerned now with these substitutions as they flip over to that 3-5-2, not to flatten out at the top of the area and take away the passing lanes that were there just moments ago. This will come on into Dunbar. Was he dragged down? The referee says no. This will be a foul the other way. Free kick for Soliniak and El Paso.
Fox going with the physical approach. Robust defending. Referee deeming it shoulder to shoulder.
Hey, can't watch the match? Turn on Sirius XM-FC 157, North America's only 24/7 source for engaging soccer talk, including USL All Access Tuesday nights, 7 o'clock Eastern Time, plus hear live matches from the USL, MLS, English Premier League, and more, all on Sirius XM-FC 157 and the SXM app. Entertaining match here. Very good second half for the home side. After a first half that was dominant from the visitors, El Paso. As this ball comes in top of the area, cleared away by Jalen Neal. Campbell.
There will be space for El Paso in those wide areas with that three-man setup at the back of Campbell, Neal, and Doyle for Los Angeles. I think in the same vein that we saw what Remy Cabral can bring to this 11 is what we'll see with Adrian Gonzalez, a guy who can power through the lines, good movement off the ball.
Here's Saldana into Cabral. He'll play it onto the near side. Campbell cannot find it. It'll be out of play. See, but what you had before you switched your formation is Remy having the freedom in that soft space in the midfield to help break those lines and have multiple defenders chase him.
Also, too, another solid point is the fact that we're seeing Picasso switch over to that left-hand side and had that great understanding with Owen Lamb. Opened up that space on those marauding runs forward.
All right, we'll see how this works out, though. Here's Gonzalez.
Game of chess, isn't it?
Now he's pushed down from behind. That's an easy card. Free kick.
About as cynical as it gets. Joe.
Yep.
Shoving the bag from Egaluz. Spain-born midfielder. Sees an attacker get goal side and just sticks out the hand, and no doubt about it, shoving the back anytime, especially in a modern-day game. You put hands on the upper body, it's 9 times out of 10, it's going to be called back.
Aguirre with this free kick here for Galaxy 2 as we enter the 85th minute now. Squared on over, Saldana. Aguirre once again. He's got Gonzalez along that byline, gets the cross away and cleared away by Borelli. Cabral tried the full volley, got a piece of it, now he got it all, and over the bar and out of play.
2 chances, not lacking in confidence is the young Frenchman is. He set up nicely. You can't argue with any attacker worth their salt. When the ball sits up like that, they're going to smack it 10 times out of 10. And unfortunately, both times well off the mark there from Remy Cabral.
And don't lose sight of the time on the clock now, though. It's a factor, a big one. Jalen Neal wins this, but the second ball is taken by El Paso. Onto the near side from Egeluz. Hines is there. Watch there by Gonzalez. Egeluz once again with a good run. Watch by Campbell, steps in front, gets this ball back, is able to take it on forward. Now Galaxy 2 needs to move quickly. Onside is Cameron Dunbar. Making the run is Salazar to come on in. As Yuma got in front of it, kept alive by Dunbar, but the clearance, is it far enough? Good job by Picasso to win it back for Galaxy 2. Right in front of Gomez, Picasso. Watched by Rose, and he'll lose the handle. It's cleared out over the far side. Throw in here for Galaxy 2.
And that, just moments ago, a sensational play from Dante Campbell on this right-hand side to release it. Just one touch too many from Dunbar. They've had their chances here in the second half.
Much better second half. Much better, very competitive second half. As this one comes in for Cabral. Ryan. He wants Hines to move into the space, and he wouldn't move. And listen, Ryan is 100% correct there.
Yep.
He needs this ball to get forward. He doesn't want to flatten out and still get stuck in his back third. Here's this ball across, and Yuma does a great job of clearing this away for El Paso.
My goodness, what a ball that was from Gonzalez. Attacking that space, there's that movement we were discussing earlier. Able to get in behind, break lines, no one attacking or making that run to the near post.
Jalen Neal now getting into the attack as well. Sorry for cutting you off there.
No, it's okay, Joe, but that's something you've got to recognize. When Gonzalez is making that run, one near, it's just got to be an instinctive reaction.
And Newton is going to take his time here. As things are getting a little shaky for El Paso. Campbell able to play this one forward. Both benches a little aroused at the moment.
Yeah, they thought there was a foul off the ball here just in front of the bench. And they're a little angered by the previous encounter in that coming together when Campbell won the ball and played it down this right-hand side. And it's kind of drawn the ire of head coach John Hutchinson, and he and his assistants up and off the bench. So they're going to make another switch.
Doyle. Here's Campbell. Saldana. Well, the speed of Campbell back there alongside with Doyle is allowing for Galaxy 2 to flood the middle of the park, even with Jalen Neal getting forward now. Here's Saldana. Plays in for Gonzalez. Gonzalez is trying to get possession back, and Hines won that battle. Able to come to the near side. He did well. Soliniak. Enough to disrupt Campbell as this ball got through all the way back to Lopez. We're in the 89th minute now. Here's Doyle. On to the right side. Gonzalez running onto this one. He's got some time here. Watch there by Hines. Back out it goes. Saldana. Aguirre. In for Cabral, but it's short on the pass.
Yeah, telegraphed
This will be a handball.
Yeah. Referee goes to the books.
Yellow card on Maris.
As he should. But how about this movement of Gonzalez? And he's just unhinging things down this right-hand side. Breaking lines, coming, just running circles around everybody. No question about the intent to play the ball from Maris. Clear hand. Free kick. El Paso really haven't been troubled too many times when LA's been setting up on these free kicks. And Gary, though, does possess a sensational delivery.
This might be the last opportunity here for Galaxy 2. 90th minute, Aguirre wheels it on in. The header by Salazar, right on goal, and saved by Newton.
You can see it, that's it. Right there is the body language. He is so frustrated. Credit, he puts himself once again in a great position. Makes good contact, but straight at the keeper. Not enough power on it. Trajectory of the ball a little bit faint. Not enough power behind it just to simply redirect it on the glancing header. And once again, Salazar left frustrated.
You're going back and looking at that replay. The way he left his feet, he really didn't give himself an opportunity to get some leverage on that header.
Almost jumping too early.
Aguirre. Back out it goes Campbell. We're told 4 minutes of stoppage time. El Paso readies 2 more substitutes to enter this match at the next stop. Saldana. Good job there by Adam that time around. Positive play ahead. It goes to Salazar. Puts on the brakes. It comes out to Picasso. Squares in for Aguirre. He's got Gonzalez if he wants him. Finds him. Gonzalez back out. It goes. The shot to goal. Handball? No, says the referee.
Referee's deeming it incidental contact. We'll have to take another look at it. All the appeals, everyone off their seats here at Dignity Health Sports Park.
Another ball in for Dunbar. This cleared out.
Another look at it. Ooh, very close. Does he? Is it extended enough from his body? That's the question.
Fox
Another
with that left arm out there.
I've seen him give him for less.
Dunbar took a little knock on that attempted header. Here comes the substitute. Yellow card to Marcelo Sarbas.
Here we go right here. Another look at it. Dunbar gets a look at it. Does he play it with his arms? For me, handball, 100%. 100% handball. And boy, I tell you, El Paso, very, very lucky. They're lucky not to be down to 10 men when we saw the two-footed challenge.
So Maris is done. And so is Gomez.
Was the ball, the only defense of the referee not calling that one is it was in the silhouette, as they say, of the body. Did he try and make himself bigger?
He did.
There's an intent to play the ball.
You opened
with the
up
arm,
your forearm.
and that is clear. Now, of course, we have the luxury of looking at it multiple times from different angles on replay, slowed down, but no doubt about that. Miscall, handball.
Boehner and Garcia are on. Here's the corner. A missed time by the goalkeeper, Newton. He did get a piece of it. Another corner kick here for Galaxy 2. In stoppage time. Looking for the equalizer on this one. Aguirre trotting on over. He's going to take it. Campbell will get himself into the area. As we take a look at what happened on the corner kick here, just mistimed it, Newton, that time around. In the meantime, we have a player down for El Paso. Borelli helped back to his feet. I don't believe that Dunbar could knock him down like that, but Aguirre knocks this one in. It's cleared out to the top of the box, back to midfield. Again, Saldana plays this into Aguirre, flicks it on forward. Campbell is there. This would be a throw in for El Paso. Final moments of this one now. El Paso looking to kill it off in a hard-fought match here. Second half, very entertaining by both sides. Galaxy will get the throw in here as it goes off of Solignac out of play. Back to Jalen Neal. Solignac and Gonzalez having words. Neal knocks it ahead, looking for Doyle, flicks it forward. Salazar on the run. Rose is there. Cleared out, but not far enough. Picasso plays it back through and just beyond, and Doyle went out of play.
You saw the idea. We saw it developing. Picasso normally puts those right on a dime on a rope, lifts up his head and just overcooks it for Liam Doyle. He would need to be about 8'6" to reach it. And unfortunately, LA are going to see this as an opportunity lost. They created the chances. The better team in the second half. Credit to El Paso. They took their chances when they arose, and they made the Galaxy uncomfortable. But chance after chance, the Galaxy and Salazar just couldn't take them here.
Foul here. Free kick for Galaxy 2. The time is now on fumes. As Aguirre's going to take the free kick, Solignac's doing the best job he can to waste as many seconds as possible, complaining about the spot of the ball.
and we see El Paso over here doing the old Fergie time, complaining.
Aguirre sends long. Doyle tries to get to this one. It'll come out towards midfield. Neal drops it in, and that is the end of this match as El Paso Locomotive hold on for a 3-2 victory against LA Galaxy 2 this evening. A much better second half from Galaxy 2, but they fall short. They got the first goal that cut the lead in half, but immediately Calvillo made it 3-1. Galaxy 2 fight back, but they can't find the equalizer.
Yeah, a team that was toothless in the first 45 minutes make that double change at halftime, bringing the likes of Axel Picasso and Remy Cabral in, who transformed this game, livened up the attack, had more purpose, asked the questions, worked the goalkeeper, got the penalty kick. Chance after chance tonight for Michael Salazar, just couldn't buy a goal tonight. And you know, I thought the Galaxy really deserved something more out of this, if not 1 point, even 3.
Just not enough on the night here as El Paso Locomotive scores early. They built themselves a 2-0 cushion and then 3-1 and held on for the 3-2 victory. For Christian Miles, Joe Tutino saying so long from Dignity Health Sports Park. The final score once again, El Paso Locomotive 3-2 over LA Galaxy 2. Have a great Sunday evening, everyone.
This copyrighted telecast of the United Soccer League Championship cannot be retransmitted, rebroadcast, or reproduced without the expressed written consent of the United Soccer League Championship.